The Cars, Mario
How
says.
about it? That's a class. If I had to pick one lead-in song for us, it would have been You Might Think by the Cars. That would have been it.
Hey everybody, guess who's here? Okay, first of all, Helen O'Brien from St. Mary's College.
Yeah.
Which club are you with?
I'm in the Social Justice Club at
The
St. Mary's.
Social Justice Club, a responsible young lady taking care of the world. Mario Roqueta.
Hey, it's me.
¿Cómo estás, bene?
I am good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks
We're
for
happy to
being
be
here,
Thank
Mario.
you.
And now, Melanie Fullerton, I owe you an apology. I said Melissa before we came to air, and it's Melanie, not Melissa, from Maitland Ford. Thank you all for being here.
It's our pleasure.
We're
Thank
talking
you.
about scare hunger. Boo! Go away, hunger. So, Helen, let's start with you. How did you get involved? Where did the idea come from? Go.
Yeah, so when I was in grade 9, I just joined the club, and our first event every year is We Scare Hunger. And
Oh, this is an ongoing event.
yes.
Okay.
So it's been 4 years since we've been, as a community doing it.
Oh, so you mean you got in at the ground level right away?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, all right.
So it was our first event, and throughout the years, I just went higher in the club. Now I'm just the leader of the club.
The leader of the Social Justice Club. Good for you. Proud. Okay.
So
And now let's go down to Melanie, because Melanie, Ford Canada is a big sponsor of the We Day. You want to talk about that a little bit? Me to We?
Yes, so the We Movement and Ford Canada partnered up to do the Scare Hunger program.
Oh, so this initiated the whole Scare Hunger thing started with the
Ford and We.
Ford and We.
Right? Yeah.
For people who don't know, the Me to We, the We Foundation, Craig Kilburn and his brother started the We Foundation because Craig was 12 years old. He heard about stuff that was happening with child labor and starvation and all the stuff that was going on across the ocean in Africa and other places, and he decided that he could make a difference, and so he did by taking one local movement and one global movement, and that became the basis of We.
Right.
We haven't had We Days, but we have had You the Sioux Days, and you went to both of them.
yes.
You attended one, and then you were a crowd pumper for the other one. Did you enjoy the You the
I
Sioux?
did, yeah.
It's like a mini. We call it like a mini We Day, but
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to a full We Day, and I'm hoping to soon.
I hope you get to
Yeah.
also. I was telling you before, I was fortunate enough to go to the one in Radio City Music Hall and the one in Ottawa, and what an amazing event! 16,000 youth and all these motivational speakers and stuff. Did you get to meet Spencer West though when he was in town?
Yeah.
You did, didn't you?
Yes.
Spencer West is the gentleman who ended up having. He is now just a torso. He doesn't have legs, nothing below his pelvis, and he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro on his hands. Incredible. I mean, he's all about you can do anything, right?
Yeah.
So we can scare hunger. Mario, how'd you get involved?
I've been involved again, just kind of right from the get-go. Judith Kovala, who's dealer operations with Maitland Ford Canada, she reached out to me in an email several years ago and basically said, "Hey, I heard that over the years you've been doing some work with the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board and your students there. Would you be interested in partnering with Maitland Ford Lincoln?" And I wrote back right away. I said, "Of course I'm interested. The thing is, I'm actually teaching at Sault College this year.
Right.
How do you feel about getting not just my previous students involved with the Huron Superior Board, but also my current Sault College students?" And she loved the idea, and since then we pretty much all came together. So over the years we've had Sault College and St. Mary's College be the consistent force.
So Sault College was involved previously?
Sault College has been involved pretty much since the beginning with Maitland Ford, and then since then over the years we've had St. Paul Catholic School get involved, Holy Family Catholic School, St. Mary's French Immersion, and so many other great people in the community. So it's grown bigger and bigger each year, and I think we're upwards of close to 30,000 non-perishable items that have been collected over the past several years.
Holy smokes! So
thank
now,
you, Sault Ste. Marie. You guys are amazing.
No kidding, Melanie. So what are we looking for? What are we looking to collect?
Any non-perishable food items, even things like toiletries, like toilet paper, Kleenex,
toothpaste, toothbrushes.
Anything like that. Anything non-perishable.
Anything non-perishable that's going to help somebody who is less fortunate than we are, that's either hungry or needs these just the essentials of life.
Right.
Tell me about the Pinos thing, because this is interesting. You've been doing community outreaches, yes? Going to different locations to collect for the drive.
Yeah.
Now, when are you going to be at Pino's?
Okay, so we were at Pino's last weekend, and we'll be there again this weekend. So
Okay.
next weekend, it's mainly Sault College who will be there.
All right. So watch for those volunteers if you're at Pino's this weekend. And is there any kind of a sign that's going to say Scare Hunger that they're going to know that
You
you're there?
absolutely cannot miss us. We will get you on the way in and on the way out. So,
No kidding?
Yeah, and the people have been great here in the Sioux. So
Well, the concept is great of being somewhere like Pino's too, because then if you happen to show up and you're going grocery shopping and you pick up a can of soup or something, and there you go, you just spent 70 cents and you're feeding somebody,
Yeah.
right? And on your way out, you put that can in and you're good to go. And you'll also take cash. Is that right, Melanie?
Absolutely.
So where else are you collecting cans through the schools? Will the school children at those schools you mentioned at St. Mary's, will they be collecting as well?
Yeah, so at the end of the month, we'll have a dress down day, so the kids will be able to dress up for Halloween. And to dress up, they just have to bring in a can. And
So
gets
that's
us.
their pass to be able to not
Yeah.
wear a uniform and to be involved in the dress up day
Yeah.
as for Halloween. Dress down and dress up,
Yeah.
right? And bring in a non-perishable
Yes.
item. Now, Mario, what about at Sault College? Are they doing a
Yes.
drive there as well?
We definitely always have a bin open and ready for donations for our food bank there, as well as for this particular campaign with We Scare Hunger. And we've also been at Rome's Independent Grocer.
Oh.
Chris Rome and the staff there have been absolutely so giving.
Very
and caring
community-minded.
over here. So we've completed that portion of it, but like you said, this Saturday, for anyone in the community looking to come out, we definitely want to see them at Pino's.
At any time to Maitland Ford.
At any time, you can drop any donations off at Maitland Ford in the showroom.
And where are you located? Tell the audience just in case they don't know.
1124 Great Northern Road.
So does that put us in the area of Cambrian Mall?
No, we're
No.
just north of the hospital.
Oh, you're up that way.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
You know what you can do? You can go to the Max Mart across the street, buy a canned good, and bring it over.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about like.
We like to say we're up in
logistics.
Ford country.
Up in Ford country. I'm glad we straightened that out because, you know, a lot of the dealerships are down further south,
Yes.
but you're up there. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Can you share with us, all of you, just chime in and let us know where are these donated items going?
Sure.
Where will they be distributed?
St.
To
Vincent,
Where else?
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
Pauline's Place.
Pauline's Place.
our local soup kitchen.
Yes.
Women in Crisis.
Sault College.
And Sault College Food Bank.
Absolutely.
That's right. So, it's basically, I mean, you're helping out so many different agencies in the city, so many different people in the city, all across the city.
Right.
But it's so simple because just donate in one place and everything is taken care of. So
Exactly.
once again, Maitland Ford, anytime.
Anytime.
And Sault College,
Anytime.
anytime. And what about St. Mary's College? If somebody just walked in and said, I want to donate, would they say?
You have to talk to the office, but
Go to the
anytime.
But if you have kids at St. Mary's College,
Yeah, you could
get
give it to them.
Get them dressed up and dressed down, and give them some non-perishable items to bring in. And so, how in the past, how successful has this drive been?
It's been amazing. I know that year one, we had somewhere around 7,500 cans.
Yeah.
And then every year since, it's been about 10,000. So like I said, we're probably upwards or over 30,000.
30,000
Yeah,
items
right now,
brought
over
in since the
3
beginning
full
of
years.
Scare Hunger.
Yeah.
And so, if people want more information, is there any way they can go to get more information about Scare Hunger? Is there like a Facebook page or anything posted anywhere? No.
I know that in terms of getting general information, the we.org site would be great.
Okay.
And then the local.
I mean, you can
Maitland
visit
Ford
our
Facebook.
maitlandford.com.
Yeah?
Have some information.
There
Yeah.
you go. And that also gets them to your website,
That's right.
maitlandford.com, because you're doing good things for the community, so you deserve some payback too. Get some
That's
traffic on to
right.
Maitland Ford. I can't thank you all enough for being here.
Thank you.
So it is the Scare Hunger campaign. It goes right through to the end of October. And so bring your non-perishable goods this weekend to Pino's, or Maitland Ford anytime, Sault College anytime, and of course the kids from St. Mary's College would appreciate your support, as well as all those, name the elementary schools again.
St. Paul Catholic School, St. Mary's French Immersion, and we've also had a Holy Family helping out over the years too.
Fantastic. Let's all Scare Hunger together, and this is all staying local, which is another great thing.
Absolutely.
Helping out our friends and neighbors. And we'll be back to say goodbye with Luann after this, so don't go anywhere on Morning with Luann and Tim.
You're blue and you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day.